What's up, you guys? Nekopuri here. Today we're going to be reviewing SH Figuarts Son Goku Mini Daima. You know, I promised I would do a review on this guy if and only if he was on sale. And lo and behold, as I was doing a little toy hunt, you know, going to the usual spots, went to Best Buy, and this guy was on sale for $12 off. And I think the original price when it was like 35 or 34, and I got him for like 22, 25, I think 25, and then plus tax was like 27. So let's take a look at his box. Here's front of the box. Looks really nice. I really like how small he is, and the power pull, bro. Power pull is one of the reasons why I was so excited to get this. But front of the box, side of the box, back of the box, looking really nice. Other side of the box, not much. Front of the box again. Top of the box, bottom of the box, looking nice. And yeah, let's just crack it open and get right to looking at him. Getting Goku, or should I say Daima Goku? Mini Daima Goku out of the box. Look how small he is. Look how itty bitty he is, dude. That's actually insane how small he is. I didn't get like a real perspective of him, so I got him out of the box. So this is crazy how small he is. But he looks really nice. And I like the pose he came in, like just out of the box. He was in this pose, so I didn't really do much. So I mean, W to Tamashi for like putting him in a pose. He might just stay like this on the shelf. So aside from the review, then I'm gonna move him around and such. But taking a closer look at him for his details, if my camera would focus, there we go. He looks really nice. His features are super soft, and I love that because it's supposed to be mini Daima Goku. And he just looks so round and puffy. He reminds me of like the OG Dragon Ball Goku, which I think is, meant to be a direct comparison. But he looks really nice. And of course, his power pole is Nyambo, as I think is what it's called, right? Nyambo? But he looks really nice. The shade of orange isn't too bright. The blue is really nice as well. His articulation, I think, is going to be something I'm going to look forward to. But yeah, he looks really nice. Details are super cool. I'm just milking it, but putting him to the side, we'll take a look at his accessories. So he comes with a flowing hairpiece, looking real nice. We'll put that on in a second, and we'll see him. And a flowing skirt piece. Now to put this on, you do pull them apart, which I'll show if I can get it on camera, but I'll show. Face plates, looking really nice. I love this one. This one might be my favorite faceplate. Here's the other faceplate. A little more mad looking, right? Here is the screaming face, which I really like this one as well. This is one of my favorites. I guess the screaming faces really are my favorites. Not screaming, but like with a more facial expression. And then he comes with, obviously two fisted hands, two Kamehameha hands, and the like fighting stance hands, which all look super nice. And then another power pole holding hand, which I think it just goes right in, but we'll see. And then look, he comes with this little power pole sheath. I want to say, does this come off? I'm curious. It does. Oh, that's super cool. And then this just attaches right on. So it should attach right back in. Oh no. Oh no, I can't get it back. Oh, I can't get it back in. Oh, there we go. It doesn't click. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. But yeah, accessories wise, pretty decent handful. Not something. It's fine. I'd say it's fine. I wish he came with like a powerful swirling effect. You know how he goes. I think the SH Figuarts Goma that's coming out later this year has that effect, which kind of sucks. Which means I have to get Goma if I want, the powerful effects. Which, I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Based on the whole tariff situation. But yeah, let's go into articulation and we'll do size comparisons and then overall review on Mini Daima Goku. Before getting into articulation, I thought I would show the swooping hair effect, which I really like this. I didn't think I'd be that big of a fan of it, but I really enjoy it. It looks super nice. Looking really cool. And I think him posed up like this is also aura farming to the max. His little power pole accessory also doesn't sit fully right. I mean, it kind of rides up, which sucks. I wish it stayed in place. It kind of stays. Oh, I forgot to show the oh, it came off. His little spin thing. Yeah, let's try to get it on camera. See if I can do it. Oh, it's a soft plastic. Okay. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm disassembling him. Wrong way. And they do not make this easy. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually pretty easy. It's not the hardest thing. Although, and just like that. It's a subtle difference. Dang, he looks really good like that. It's a subtle difference, but I really like it. You know. Actually, since we're already here, let's just do articulation. So, head can go up yay high, go low a pretty good amount, side to side, full 360 motion. Arm can go up about that high, can go in a really good amount, can go in both ways. So, get a full range, can go back, really good amount. Can he touch? No. But, well, hold on now. No, he can just go back that much. Waist can go forward about. It gets to a limit. You can kind of feel when it's going to pop off on you. Do I imagine this will be an issue later on? Sort of. Waist can go side to side. Diaphragm joint can go side to side. Legs can go up yay high. Go back pretty good amount. Double jointed knees. Single jointed? Single joint, I believe. Oh, I didn't even do the arm. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow. Wrist can go side to side, up and down. And calf swivel. Ankle can go side to side, up and down, and toe articulation. So for how little this guy is, his articulation is really good. Like compared to Daima Vegeta, which we're not gonna say much on Daima Vegeta, but he didn't even have butterfly joints, and this guy does, and I love that for this Goku. Which goes to show the Goku fanboys eat more or eat better than the Vegeta fanboys. So I'm pretty happy with this guy for the price point I paid too. Like 35 to me was such a steep price point to pay. And so seeing this guy for like 25, I didn't even have to think twice. I was debating picking up two, but I was like, I don't need to. I'll probably see a bunch of this guy later on. So let's do size comparisons and then overall review on Mini Daima Goku. Here is Mini Daima Goku next to Mini Daima Vegeta, and I love how these two scale so Goku's a little shorter than Vegeta. But I mean, it's fine. They're both kids or minis in the series, so I guess it's fine. And here they are compared to a normal 6-inch Marvel Legends. As you can see, they tower over these two. But I love how these two look. Oh man, I'm really glad I got this Goku now because he goes super well with the Vegeta. Do I want the See, I would get the Daima Piccolo if he wasn't like $70. Why he wasn't 35 as well is insane to me. But I digress. So let's go into overall thoughts on the SH Figuarts Mini Daima Goku. So moving on to overall review on SH Figuarts Mini Daima Goku, I'd honestly, right? Okay, I'll do two ratings. One for him at his original price point, which is $34.99, and one at the price point I got him, which was $27.50 after tax. The first rating, I'd give him an 8, solely because I think 35 for how small these things are. Or maybe it's because the mini Vegeta that I got really let me down. Because I was like, yeah, like I'm pretty sure the Dragon Stars would have been a better option for the mini Daima Vegeta. But with this Goku, I mean, the amount of articulation they could put on a guy so small is like insane to me. And like I didn't understand the hype until I got him in my hands, and I was like, whoa. This is crazy. So at the 34.99 price range, solid 8. Now at the price I got them at 27.50, solid 9. 9 all around. I maybe it's cuz I'm nostalgic and I love the power pool accessory. Like I was saying, I'm very nostalgic for the power pool and whole Goku being small. I can't wait till they either release this figure but as a Super Saiyan, or they include it with somebody else from Daima and make it exclusive. I think they'll do that with the SH Figuarts Glorio. They'll have, you know how, like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but the SH Figuarts Gamma 1 came with a Super Saiyan Gohan head for the Ultimate Gohan body. And I kind of dislike when they do that because it makes you, I get it because it makes you want to get the figure, get the accessory for another figure, yada yada. It's a whole scheme. But I mean, I'd honestly prefer, they just remade this guy, $35 again, make him Super Saiyan, you know. But yeah, that's overall rating 9, and then at the original price point 34.99, solid 8. Way better, leagues better than the Daima Vegeta, I will say. Oh man, they'll probably be posted like this. Leagues better than the Daima Vegeta. So if you can get this guy, may at retail, I feel, yeah, at retail I think he's pretty solid pickup if you knew. I do have my pile of loot coming in sometime this week, possibly, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. We're on the road to 1,000 followers by the end of the year. We're almost at 200 subs, guys. That's insane. I've only got 2 months on YouTube so far, and the amount of love and support you guys show, I couldn't thank you enough. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, thank you for watching.